Hello, vinyl community. This is Randy. Chris Profi, musically obsessed, is celebrating 650 subscribers. So he's having a contest to celebrate 650 subscribers. He's way past that now. Yeah, way past 650. So congratulations on that, Chris. You have a great channel, very entertaining. I like to watch your videos. So I figured I'd jump in on this contest. So the name of the contest is Nifty 650. I will leave a link to Chris's video announcement of the contest down there. So there's six questions in this contest. So yeah, the first one is show the first and last album in your collection, depending on how you organize them. My records are organized alphabetically. Jazz, rock, everything is just all alphabetical by last name for single artists or the first name of the band. And yeah, so it goes from A to Z. Compilations are after that. Those aren't really in any order, I'll just have them there. And then after that is soundtracks. So the first album in the alphabet that I have is ABC, The Lexicon of Love. Fantastic album. I think this came out in 1982. British band. The Lexicon of Love. I think they were considered to be a new romantic band. I think maybe like, who was that band that sang True? Spandau Ballet, or bands like that. I always sort of associate them with Haircut 100. Here's what the sleeve looks like. So yeah, it's a fantastic album. I like it a lot. I had their next two. I don't have those anymore. So the very last soundtrack that I had filed was Atari. I just showed this in a video not too long ago. So the one that was in, so I'm going to show a different one here. So the one that was in front of that was another Henry Mancini soundtrack, Breakfast at Tiffany's. So classic movie. This is also better for Chris's contest because this is this movie is set in New York in the early 1960s. This is a beautiful picture of that whole era and what it would have been like to be there, I think, in New York. Part of that literary scene. There's a really good party scene in the movie. So yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's. So this is cool. And her sleeve. New sound, America Loves Best, RCA Victor Records. Okay, yeah, so the next question is to show an album with mostly blue in the cover. I'm going to show this Queens of the Stone Age album. Like clockwork. Mostly blue. I would say blue dominates. Stone Age album from, well, boy, I don't know, I didn't look, 2010 maybe, somewhere in there. Inner sleeve, looks like, label. Stone Age, it's a little bit different. The next question is a controversial question. Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple? That's a tough one. I mean, everybody's having trouble with this one, I think. The fourth Led Zeppelin album is Untitled, So-So, Led Zeppelin 4, Stairway to Heaven. Fantastic album. I mean, really every song on here is absolutely classic. Comes on the Atlantic label. So I'm just showing the fourth album from each band just to sort of compare where they were at the time. Now, for Deep Purple, obviously it's very different because this is basically a new, well, almost like a new band with a new singer and bass player on this album. But in rock is their fourth album. This one also is basically every song on this is great. Yeah, this is pretty fantastic too. So I'm going with Deep Purple. I mean, I have to pick Deep Purple over Led Zeppelin. I think, for one reason, Ian Pace on drums is just probably my favorite rock drummer. I love the organ that John Lord plays. So, and really just the singing. I mean, for heavy metal singing, I mean, Rob Halford, of course, and then Ian Gillan. I mean, he's the best, I think. So, yeah, this is on this Warner Brothers label. So that's who I'm gonna pick is Led Zeppelin. That's a tough choice, though. I mean, really, I'm glad I have to really make a choice in real life. Let's see. Oh man, I forgot to take the. But we'll do the speakers here in just a second. 2 albums on my want list. I've chosen. I've got a long want list on Discogs. 2 of the ones that I really want to get right now, 2 of the newest ones I've added to that are J.J. Johnson, Blue Trombone. That's a quartet album with, I think it's Max Roach playing drums. And the other one is Red Crayola, God Bless the Red Crayola, and all who sail with it. Yeah, so I've never heard that one, but it came highly recommended to me, or the band Red Crayola did. So I'm hoping to get that. So yeah, let me just show you these speakers here. So. Yeah, there they are. There's one of them anyway. Yeah, so it's clips. So very basic speaker there. Speaker that is made to rock and roll. Sounds great. I don't think I'll ever need to replace those speakers. Yeah, I think they could be my lifetime speakers. So sound great. And then the last question is to show a lesser-known album by a well-known artist. So this is a CD. This is called Beautiful Dreamer. The songs of Stephen Foster. So there's several artists on here. John Prine. Well, there's a lot of artists, but maybe some of the best known ones are John Prine and Roger McGuinn is the one I'm specifically choosing it for. I don't think most people knew that Roger McGuinn was singing Stephen Foster songs, but he sings Beautiful Dreamer on here. Yeah, the actual title cut. So, yeah, really good CD. I mean, it doesn't get played a whole lot, but it is a cool CD to have. I feel like text. But another vinyl album that I have, it said, what did the question actually say? I think it said artist, show a lesser known album by a well-known artist. So it didn't say it had to be a musical artist. So here's an album by a poet. T.S. Eliot, reading The Wasteland and Other Poems. So there's what T.S. Eliot looks like. And I will close with a short needle drop on this so that you can hear just a little bit. I won't play the whole thing of The Hollow Men. So that's the one I think that Marlon Brando read in Apocalypse Now, so you can hear the difference between the creator and Marlon Brando's version. So that's it. So stay tuned for that needle drop, and thanks very much for having the contest, Chris. My background music today has been Black Flag. Slip it in. I think Chris is a pretty big Black Flag fan. So that's it. Thanks a lot for having the contest. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching.
We are the hollow men. We are the stuffed men, leaning together, headpiece filled with straw, alas. Our dried voices, when we whisper together, are quiet and meaningless as wind in dry grass, or rats beat over broken glass in our dry cellar. shape without form, shade without color, paralyzed force, gesture without motion. Those who have crossed with direct eyes to death's other kingdom, remember us, if at all, not as lost, violent souls, but only as the hollow men, the